All right, guys. I guess, Coach, just start with you. What can you kind of just say about the resiliency of the guys hanging in with the number 2 team, especially after a 2-hour rain delay?
Well, again, that was special, and I have to credit our team and our coaches. What we did on that 2-hour delay is we came in and we got some warm T-shirts on, and we ended up getting some fruit bars in the guys, and they ended up hydrating, and then to make sure we stayed focused. And then what we did was we went through our clap session, our pregame stuff that we do as far as mental, making adjustments, how we're moving. And then we went out, and then we came in and we did it all over again. So we tried to keep up our mental, focus on what it is we had to do. And I think we proved that the second half. And these guys are to be credited, along with our coaches, for keeping them focused on everything that we had to get done with that delay. But this is, and I told them this, I've, been in Notre Dame Stadium and beat them there, and been at a lot of places, a lot of bowl games, beaten number 1 UCLA in the Rose Bowl, and this is as big as it's ever been in my career, and I can't be more proud of these guys than I am. I mean, they hung in there, and they fought from the bottom of their heart, and now we have to build on that, and we have to realize that we can beat anybody if we'll do our part one play at a time and just continue to grind it out at the end. So it was a great team victory.
At what point in the locker room did you guys know you were going to go after that onside kick out of halftime?
Well, we had kind of worked that all week long, and we really didn't have. We wanted to see exactly what they were going to give us. So I asked the guys. We adjusted one thing on it at halftime, and then I asked these guys, "What do you want to start with it?" And they said, "Heck yeah, Coach, we'll get it." So it was their decision.
Theo, as you coming up with that one right there, I guess how excited were you just coming out knowing you guys were going to do that and having the opportunity?
Honestly, to think about it, it's pretty scary to do it onside just right off the halftime, and then with a delay like that. I mean, as soon as you kicked the ball, as soon as I caught it, I mean, to me, it wasn't a big play. And then once I got to the sideline, it dawned on me that that's a big play for a team. So that onside pitch is big for us. So, I like it.
Jordan, I guess, come up there. They were Gillen. I guess, you guys were kind of setting it up all day with you kind of, faking on the end around there. Eventually get it and pass. I know at Durango High School you were a quarterback. How exciting was it for you when that play's called?
Oh, I was pretty excited. We'd repped that all week in practice, and I was ready for it. I kept wanting Coach to call it the whole game. I kept waiting for it, and we'd run the ball hard enough before, and we'd run plays that are similar that, and we'd block good on it. So they thought we were just going to run it again, and so they all bid on it, and just left.
The play prior, we were going to call it, we were on the wrong hash, and then we finally got it in the middle of the field, and then he had enough room to do it.
Yeah, and, just because we were running the ball so hard all day, the line was working so hard, everybody bit, and Jaquel was just wide open.
Yeah, they bit hard.
When you saw Jaquel that wide open, it looked like he just kind of wanted to float it to him, just get it to him. I guess, when you see him that wide open, any nerves as you're letting that thing go?
I just thought, just get it up there, just get it out in the air, and he'll be able to run under it. There's nobody else out there, so just put it up, and he'll be able to get to it. So.
Yeah. You caught a touchdown pass there on the first drive of the game, too. I guess being a Durango guy in a win like this in the city of Durango, I guess, biggest moment of your football career?
It's a pretty big one. This is a great win, and, of course, I want Fort Lewis football to be big in Durango. I love Durango football in any form, and I want people to support Fort Lewis football. And so it was really huge. I think it'll excite a lot of people. So.
Coach, we've been talking all year about at some point the running game's got to be able to step up and win you the game. I guess what can you kind of say about what PJ was able to do behind the offensive line?
The biggest one to me was the drive that we really didn't get any points out of, but we were able to get the ball out of our territory. We're down on, I think, the 5-yard line. And at that point, you've got to get it out of there. And we ended up getting a couple big runs, and now at least we're on their side of the field. So the dramatic change in field was astounding there, and that's what we really needed to do. And then to rely on the running game like we did, they did a good job. But you have to credit our offensive front along with the little guy here that kind of slipped under a few guys. But, the running game, we have to keep working on it. We have to keep believing in it. We have to keep running option and making him a running back as well.
PJ, I think you're the first running back on the team to go over 100 yards this season. I guess, just how motivated were you today, and what were those running lanes looking like behind, what the offensive line was doing?
Well,
The O-line was blocking phenomenal. I mean, they've been practicing that all week. They got to the linebackers, and as soon as I saw the hole, I went. I was pressing it. I went hard, and it was one-on-one with me and the safety the entire time. And even that play when we were backed up, it was supposed to be a pass play. Jordan checked it. I was like, Jordan, what are you doing? We gotta get out of here, man.
Well, we broke it.
Yeah, we broke. Oh God, it was. As soon as I saw daylight, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm a little mad I got caught though. I feel a little slow.
Doyle, is tough as the season's kind of been to start, how satisfying is a win like this for you?
Oh, it's just huge. I mean, we put so much time into it, getting up in the morning, all camp, and when you lose games, you don't get anything out of it really. But when you get a win like this, it makes it all worth it. And